Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to Will We Make It? It's your host, Cosmo, here, and today is payday, and we're going to find out what we're going to do. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you right after this. Alright, welcome back. Again, my name is Cosmo, and this is Will We Make It? Today I want to go over Stash, and to do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my trusty Stash app right here, and we'll see what we got. Okay, here we go. As you can see, I've got a little bit of money in it already. Not much, $437.12. Jeez, it just keeps going down, doesn't it? Boy, the stock market is really taking a hit. But we're going to go over that in a little while. But at first, I just want to go over a few things. If you just signed up for Stash, it's going to look like this. You'll see over here on the left, you'll have Invest, and then Bank over here on the right. Basically, if you click the Invest, it'll basically have whatever money once you sign up and you link your bank card and you do the ID verification, whatever money that you put in. I started off with $10 and I got the $20 free of stock. I believe they gave me Apple starting out, just $20 a partial stock of Apple. So basically it'll come up right here. You can go ahead and view your portfolio. It'll show you if you don't have any stocks, it'll basically just have your money in where it says portfolio cash. And you can simply find an investment. You can find an investment that you like. You can search for companies. You can search for ETFs. You can find trending ETFs, which are popular. And you can select the ETF that you like. Most ETFs pay you a dividend, monthly, quarterly, or annually. They'll basically show you what they've been doing for the year, if they've been up for the past year. And if you select a particular one, I like this Delicious Dividends. So let's take a look at them. And I think I'm going to invest in them because if you look over here for the whole year, they've been up for 12.48% for the year. And if you go for the 5-year, so for the last 5 years, they've been up 15%. For the last 5 years. That's pretty good. That's better than the S&P. And so something like this is consistent. It looks like long term. The companies involved on it, they'll tell you it's a combination of different companies. Coca-Cola, Verizon's part of it. Pfizer, if people want to get into the COVID company. I know they're making a ton of money. So there's an option for you to start off with. That's safe. You can see it's a conservative ETF, which means that it's low risk. So it's something that I'm looking into to invest in. You have now the bank over here on the right is basically their own Stash card. Now you can sign up. It's free. They send you a card in the mail. Now what's great about this card is anytime you use this card, you can use it online, you can use it at any store. If you have money in it, you can take your money out at any ATM. It works just like a regular Visa card. But you can set the card up and basically you can get stock back rewards. Now basically what that is every time you spend your card, they will take 1% of that cost and put it into a stock that you want. So say, for instance, you buy something for $20. They're basically going to take $2 and put it in towards a stock that you want. So right here, I've got NVIDIA as my stock that I pick. So every time I purchase using my stock back card, they will take 1% of that purchase and put it into NVIDIA, which is what I like. And if that's not what you want, you can pick any stock you want and it will do so for you. So that's a great option as well. Now, one thing with the stock back card, it is a separate account. So just because you have money in your Stash account does not mean that it's on your bank card, your stock card. Those are two separate accounts. You have to put money specifically into your stock back card. So, but if you only have one bank card, having another option, having another card at your disposal is definitely an option. Smart portfolio is anytime you put money into your smart portfolio, they actually have a group of their professionals that will invest the money for you. So they'll basically ask you a couple questions on whether you want a high risk, big reward, or low risk, long term, slow growth. And based on the answers that you provide, they'll invest your money accordingly. So, my smart portfolio, I put $10 every 2 weeks, and they basically deposit and divide the money up into these stocks or bonds or ETFs for me. Also, Stash has a crypto ETF, which is fairly new. They just started that. So they're basically, hopefully soon, they will open up to other cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum. But this is just an ETF. It basically covers the crypto market overall. All right. Another great thing about Stash is they have Stash stock parties. Now, every Wednesday, you'll get a tweet. They have a Twitter account. I recommend signing up for that if you have a Twitter account. If not, they will send you a text message. So you don't necessarily need a Twitter account to be involved in a Stash stock party, but it is highly recommended. That way you can see what's going on, news, events, things that are going on in the Stash world. So I do recommend doing that. It doesn't cost any money. But the Stash Stock Party, basically every Wednesday, they'll send out a tweet saying at 6 p.m. they're having a Stash Stock Party. And what that is basically when 6 o'clock, they'll send you out a text message with a link to go to their website. All you do is go ahead and go on that website, click the link, so log in with your credentials, the same as your Stash app credentials. And they just basically, you hit claim stock, and they'll basically give you a small portion of a stock that they're promoting for that day. It's completely free. The stocks they're not very many. They'll give you make 10, 12 cents of a particular stock, but they do it every Wednesday. And basically that's how I got started with all the stocks that I have now came from a stock stash party. Every single one I had was given to me at one point in time. So you can see I've got Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Facebook, Amazon, Rivian, which is an EV company, Netflix. All these companies were basically given to me through a stock stash party. So with Stash, you can start off with a beginner subscription. It's only $1 a month, and basically you get everything that I currently have, with the exception of a smart portfolio and a retirement portfolio. Now, if you're just starting out, it's perfectly fine. You have a personal portfolio. You can sign up. You can get your stock back card. They'll send that in the mail. You can also do fractional investing. So, say for instance, let's go over here to my personal profile, and we'll take a look at Apple. Take a look at Apple. And if you'll notice, the stock price is $157.77. Well, I don't have $157.77 to put in to own a share of Apple. Well, Stash will allow you to put any amount you want, $1, $5, $10, $20, and it'll allow you to purchase a fractional share of that stock. So that's a great opportunity to get into a company that you love, that you believe in, without investing a whole lot of money. And you still reap the benefits if the stock goes up. Now, the great thing about Stash is you can set up auto stash. Now, what that is we can go ahead and take a look here, manage auto stash. And what that does is, and I take advantage of this is just great. You can basically go to, say you have your personal portfolio, and you can set up an automated investment which they will take out of your linked bank account on any day. You can select weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. You can even set the day. I have mine set on the 10th And I do it every 2 weeks, which is actually the day after I get paid. So basically, the day after I get paid, Stash will take this money out and it'll put in to whatever stocks that I choose. Now, this is how I have mine set up. I have $5 I get to put in NVIDIA, Apple $5, American Dividend High Yield, which is an ETF, which pays me a dividend every month, Pepsi Cola, Rivian, Tesla, and basically just the little dollars, $2 here, $3 there, and over time this will compound over time, and eventually you'll see your portfolio grow in wealth. This is a great way to set up saving and investing on a regular schedule. And the best part is if you sign up for Auto Stash, you don't even know the money is gone. You got your paycheck sitting in there and the money will come out just like you're paying a bill. So it's like the money was never there and you're investing for your future. So it's a great thing. It's a great way to get set up and to be financially set and invest on a regular schedule. And it can be any amount. It doesn't have to be a large amount like 50 or $100. No, you can do $10. You can do $5, just as long as you're investing consistently. So like I said, I started off with $10 and I got the $20 of free stock from Stash for signing up through a friend. Just a little shout out to my buddy Bernard. Signed me up, and basically I went ahead and got Stash and had it ever since. And I've seen it slowly grow over time. And this is basically the product of depositing, $5, $10 every 2 weeks, and it's slowly growing and growing and growing. Now I know the market is in a bad state right now, and it's only going to get worse. My prediction is the market is going to continue to fall. So it's a great time to invest because the prices are so cheap right now. Now, keep in mind, we take a look at the VIX. This is basically the markets that we have right now. If you basically take a look at the VIX, this is the fear index. And if you take a look, it's consistently rising. As you can see, it's constantly going. If you go to the 5-day, it's a little going rocky, going back and forth, up and down, up and down. But take a look at the month. See how it's slowly rising up? That's because the fear and the uncertainty is growing. The fear because of what's going on in Ukraine, the fear of going on with the interest rates. What's the Fed going to do? They're talking about raising interest rates, 5 to 7 times within the next, 1 to 2 years. So with higher interest rates, puts more downward pressure on the market, and that is going to see the stocks basically go down. If you take a look at the Dow, you can see the Dow, another rough day today. It's gone down 1%, $611 down today. Take a look at the 5-day. Yeah, so it's definitely not looking good. Same with the S&P. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Big drop today. And I'm going to see it, and I'm predicting it to continue to do so. It's going to be a while before we get out of this. But the thing is, this is the best time to invest because you're getting in at a low price. And when the market does recover, you're going to see all those financial gains in the future. So that's what I got for you guys for Monday. I'm going to go ahead and keep investing in what I believe in, which is my tech stocks. They are a great price right now. NVIDIA is at a great price. If we take a look, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. There it is right there. Wow, look at that drop. Yeah, so, and if you take a look where it was before, you can take a look, even scroll out 1 month, 6 months. Yeah, so it's gradually going down, meaning the prices of it's basically a steal in my opinion. And so I'm going to keep dollar cost averaging in. So by dollar cost averaging in, whether the stock goes up or down, you're always getting the best average price because they'll average out in the long run. So you can always win by dollar cost averaging. If you try and time the market, you're never going to win because nobody can time the market. I don't care if you've been in the game for your whole life, your family's been in the game your whole life. Nobody can time the market. And to be honest, nobody knows what the market is going to do. I mean, you can have the top analyst. I've seen so many people say that what's going to happen, what this is going to happen, or the stock market's going to do this. But in all reality, nobody knows what's going to happen. So, do your own diligence, do your own research, look at the trends where the market is going, and take advantage of some of these prices. Another one is energy right now. The oil prices right now, some of the energy companies, they are going to be making big money right now because the cost is so huge. They're making huge profits right now, and the American people are going to continue to pay for it. So energy companies is another option to take a look at. I'm going to be looking at some of the energy companies as well, the oil companies, big profits coming from them. So that's all I got this week. I will have another video Friday. Check in, see how we're doing, and see where the market is from here. After that, take care, and I'll see you next time.